Hello! Hope you guys are all okay and all good. Welcome to another video. My name is George. For those of you who don't know, feel free to subscribe down below if you're not already. And today is my September book haul. It's the teeniest and tiniest of book hauls, and I'm sorry if I look a bit strange or sound a bit strange. I'm filming this on my new iPhone 11 Pro, so it's even like me looking at it, it looks different and looks a bit weird. But we will strive on for the sake of books. I have 4 books to show you today, so it's, like I said, quite a small book haul, but we're going to start with the ones that I bought. The first book that I bought in the month of September, because I don't buy a lot of books at the moment because I have so many that I need to read and so many that I'm yet to read sitting on my shelves over there glaring at me, so I don't buy books very often. But I was in Tesco and I saw 2 books that I really wanted, so I kind of broke and I bought 2 books, but it's only 2, so it's kind of okay. And the first of those is The Wicked King by Holly Black. I read The Cruel Prince, must be the year before last now, and I absolutely loved it. I read it straight away when it came out because I loved Holly Black's Curse Workers trilogy. I think it's one of the few perfect trilogies that exist in the world, and by perfect I mean there is no middle book dip. It is a perfect trilogy and I love it so much. And so I read The Cruel Prince when it came out last January, and I didn't buy a copy of The Wicked King when it came out in hardback, but I saw the paperback, so I picked up a copy of the paperback. If you've not read Holly Black's Curse Workers trilogy, which starts with the book White Cat, you are missing out on an incredible trilogy which I absolutely love. But I loved The Cruel Prince when I read it, and I'm glad that I have this so that I can read this at some point. But yeah, this. And the other book that I bought while I was buying that was A Good Girl's Guide to Murder by Holly Jackson. I got a copy of this book sent to me by Egmont, and as part of their campaign for the book, the last few pages have been torn out, which, great campaign, got people talking, but because I saw people talking, I was like, I am not putting myself through that. I refuse to read this entire book only to not have the last few pages. Homo don't play that. So I decided to wait until it came out, and then I forgot to buy it. And I think they offered to send me a copy, and it was such a long time ago, and it was while I was doing the MA, that I just like completely didn't like say yes please do send me one. But I saw it and I thought, okay, I'm gonna buy this because I've heard really good things about it. So this, it's a YA thriller. For those of you who don't know about this book, it is a YA thriller published by Electric Monkey. So those are the 2 books that I bought. I got sent 2 things. One of them, I'm gonna start with this one. I edited this book. So I do freelance work, I do freelance editorial work, and I actually used to work at Pan Macmillan. So they sent me a copy of Boy Meets Ghoul by Birdie Milano, which is the sequel to Boy Meets Hamster by Birdie Milano. This comes out at the start of October. It is the sequel to Boy Meets Hamster, which is about a boy called Dylan who goes on a summer holiday to a horrible little caravan park called Starcross Sands, and he has a terrible time. It is a teen, it's sort of an upper middle grade teen book with a coming out narrative. It's queer, and I love it. It's a beautiful little book, and the sequel is just as good, if not better. Just as funny, just as fun, just as super freaking cool. And also I love the covers for these as well. I think they're absolutely stunning. So yes, I got sent this by Pan Macmillan. They've not asked me to talk about it. It's not an ad gifted thing at all, I don't think this counts because I edited the thing. And the last one actually only arrived this morning. I got an email off of Simon & Schuster asking if I wanted a copy of Cold Falling White by G.S. Prendergast. This is the sequel to Zero Repeat Forever by G.S. Prendergast, and they sent me a copy of this last year, and I adore this cover. I think it is so freaking stunning. I think it's so beautiful. Like, look at it. Look at it. Are you looking? Good. This is beautiful. It's fully my aesthetic and I love it. So this, and they sent me a copy of the sequel. This is actually a US arc, so it's gorgeous and floppy and it's huge. I was picking out what I was going to read next. I'm currently reading Wranglestone by Darren Charlton, which I'm absolutely loving. And I was picking something off my shelf because I wanted to read something like entirely different, because I've kind of gone back into reading and I've read a lot of contemporary and I wanted to read something completely different. And I was looking on my shelves for things that I've had for a while that I've not had a chance to pick up yet, and Zero Repeat Forever was one of those. And so because I picked that up when they offered this, I thought, oh yes. So they sent me a copy of Cold Falling White. I love these covers. I think they're so stunning. The UK cover matches more with this. But yeah, it's a sort of sci-fi YA, which I've not read a lot of, to be fair, in the vein of I Am Number 4 and The Fifth Wave. So it's that kind of book. And I'm kind of looking forward to it. Like, it's something different for me. I don't read a lot of sci-fi or a lot of fantasy. I'm very much a contemporary boy. and a queer contemporary boy specifically. But yeah, so those two, but they've sent both of these, but this is the one that I'm talking about specifically. And that's the end of this video. It's a very, very short book haul, like a really, really short book haul. I wouldn't be surprised if this video comes in under 6 minutes. Let's do the holding up of books thing. There she is, boys. So those are the books that I got in September. Not a giant book haul, just the teeniest, tiniest of ones. If you've read any of these, feel free to let me know what you thought of them. This is a really short video. It feels weird to be doing a video this short when all of my videos recently have been like over 10 minutes minimum. Anyhow, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, don't forget to put a like on it and subscribe down below if you want to see more. I love each and every one of your faces, and I'll speak to you as soon as I possibly can. Bye!